Hi, guys and gals. I want to tell you a story. I want to read a story to you from the Bible. And it says, Now the whole world had one language and a common speech. As people moved eastward, they found a plain in Shinar and settled there. They said to each other, Come, let's make bricks and bake them thoroughly. They used brick instead of stone and tar for mortar. Then they said, Come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that they so that we may make a name for ourselves. Otherwise, we'll be scattered over the face of the whole earth. But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower the people were building. The Lord said, If as one people speaking the same language they've begun to do this, then nothing nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. Come, let us go down and confuse their language so they will not understand each other. And so the Lord scattered them from over all the earth, and they stopped building the city. And that's why they call it Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world. From there the Lord scattered them over the face of the whole earth. Okay, so you may be wondering, why did I read that story? Um, there was a couple of points in there. One was they all got together and they decided that they were going to do something. They decided they were going to make a tower up to the heavens. Now, and they were all on one accord, and they were all getting it together, doing it together. And God comes down and he looks. Well, God looks and he says, hmm, these people are like on one accord, and they're all working together, and they are determined that they're going to do this thing. And he said that nothing that they have set out to do or determined to do will be impossible for them because they're determined. So if God says that, God over the God creator of everything says that when someone's determined and someone's on one accord, when someone's focused, that nothing will be impossible for them, that maybe that's something we should heed and think about for ourselves. Um, a lot of times we think that we get these dreams, we get these ideas, we think that they're impossible for us because we've never done it before or we've never seen anyone do it before, but it doesn't mean that it's impossible. We just have to just go with it with all the momentum that we have. And I know this just sounds like just words coming out of my mouth, and maybe you've heard it a million times, or maybe people have said it to you a million times. Maybe you've said it to yourself a million times. But and I know I've heard a million times, just believe, just believe, just believe. Anything's possible if you believe. Anything's possible if you believe. And it might sound like a fairy tale. And me, I personally am a pretty realistic kind of person. I don't like to sugarcoat things, and I like to stick to what what I perceive to be reality. And so dreaming and thinking big and great has been a big struggle for me in the past, and it's something that I'm still growing to do um, right now in the present and for the future. But I know I'm seeing now, the more that I choose to believe, the more that I choose to move forward in the beliefs that I have, the more that I see doors opening up for me. And I just say to you guys, try it. Try it. Try to believe with all your heart and just move forward with everything you have. Even if things don't go your way, that's part of life. Things aren't always going to go your way, but you have to stay positive and move forward regardless. And think of everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, as a learning experience for you, because if the good, the bad, and the ugly never happened to you, then you would have no room to grow, and you would just be the same person doing the same thing day in and day out. And I don't know about you, but that's really boring for me. If I had to eat a certain meal every day, even if it was my favorite meal, my favorite meal is not necessarily pizza, but if I had to eat pizza every single day, that would get really old. And we were designed for growth and change. So we have to be willing to get outside of our comfort zone so that we can be able to grow and change, grow, learn, change. It's important to our lives. So, just a little something for you guys to think about for today. That if you want it bad enough, if you really want it, you're willing to go for it and do what it takes to get whatever your goal is, then it's not impossible for you. It is possible. It is possible. It's possible for you. So go for it.